The brave hunter. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village on the edge of the great forest, there lived a hunter named Olumide. Known for his skill with the bow and arrow, Olumide was respected by all for his courage and generosity. He provided meat for the village and ensured that no wild beast threatened their homes. However, despite his bravery, there was one creature that even Olumide had never dared to face, the mighty Agemo, a giant lion feared by all. Agemo was no ordinary lion, he was the king of the great forest, with a mane as dark as the night and eyes that glowed like embers. It was said that his roar could shake the earth, and that no hunter who ventured into his territory ever returned. One fateful year, the rains failed, and the crops withered. The animals in the forest grew scarce, and hunger began to spread through the village. The elders gathered and decided that someone must hunt Agemo, for his hide and meat could feed the entire village and bring an end to their suffering. Though many hunters were skilled, none had the courage to face Agemo. The village grew desperate, and it was then that Olumide, the bravest of them all, stepped forward. "I will face Agemo," he declared. "I will bring back his hide and meat, or I will not return at all." The villagers tried to dissuade him, fearing for his life, but Olumide was determined. He gathered his weapons, his strongest bow, his sharpest arrows, and a special charm given to him by an old wise woman in the village. The charm, she said, would protect him from harm if he faced Agemo with a pure heart and a steady spirit. Before dawn the next day, Olumide set out alone into the great forest. The deeper he ventured, the darker the forest became, with towering trees that seemed to close in around him. He followed the tracks of Agemo, his senses alert to every sound and movement. Days passed, but Olumide did not waver. He was determined to find the lion and bring back hope to his village. On the seventh day, as the sun was setting, Olumide finally found Agemo's lair. The giant lion lay on a rocky outcrop, his eyes glowing in the dim light. He was even more fearsome than the stories had said, with a body as large as 4 men and claws that could tear through stone. Olumide's heart raced, but he remembered the wise woman's words. He gripped the charm in his hand and stepped forward, bow in hand. Agemo rose to his feet, his roar echoing through the forest, but Olumide did not flinch. Instead, he knelt before the lion and spoke. "Great Agemo," Olumide said, his voice steady. "I do not seek to harm you out of malice or pride. My people are starving, and I have come to you as a last hope. If you must take my life, so be it. But know that I come with respect for your strength and your wisdom." For a moment, the forest was silent. Then, to Olumide's amazement, Agemo spoke in a deep, rumbling voice. "You are brave, young hunter, and your heart is true. Many have come before you, seeking only to claim my hide and my strength for themselves. But you come for your people, not for yourself." Agemo stepped back, revealing a path that led out of the forest. "I will not take your life, Olumide. Instead, I will give you a gift. Return to your village, and the rains will follow you. Your people will not suffer again, for you have shown that true bravery lies not in taking life, but in protecting it." With that, Agemo disappeared into the shadows, leaving Olumide to make his way back to the village. As he emerged from the forest, dark clouds gathered overhead, and the long-awaited rains began to fall. The crops revived, and the animals returned to the forest. The village was saved. Olumide was welcomed back as a hero, not because he had slain the lion, but because he had shown that wisdom and compassion were the greatest strengths of all. The tale of Olumide and the mighty Agemo was passed down through generations, reminding all who heard it that true bravery comes from the heart. And so, the village prospered, and Olumide lived the rest of his days in peace, knowing that he had faced the greatest challenge of all and emerged victorious, not through force, but through courage and wisdom.